Hello, Meoni here, and the spring event is well underway, and I promised I'd make a small video on this, a bit of a guide on how you too can go out there and get yourself a nice 3 cosmetic earring slot for your character, and also get yourself some items for your house. Now, to get this, first of all, your main concern should be to invest in getting yourself a farm. You can rent a farm or rent a fence, as it is in this game, from every materials vendor. The one in Hydale, for example, in Hydale City, will rent you one of these. They do cost contribution points, but you do get a contribution back when you eventually turn in your fence, or the time runs out for the 6 days that the fence remains under your rental control. So basically, once you've got yourself a farm, you can place this anywhere you'd like, really. It can't be placed in a safe zone, but on the borders of Hydale, these are actually classed as combat zones anyway, so you can place them here. So as you can see in the background here, we have quite a few of these cherry blossom seeds growing into cherry blossom saplings. All throughout the spring event, you'll be able to gather from herbs and bushes. I believe you can also get from thickets as well. They have an incredibly low drop chance, but if your RNG is good, like Rose's was, you're actually able to get quite a few. In about 80 energy, you should see at least one seed, unless you're incredibly unlucky. But essentially what you want to do is you get these seeds through gathering out in the wild. Any of these bushes will do. Rose prefers this location. She showed me this location, which is full of bushes that you can harvest from. She'd definitely recommend this for people who are going to be doing this. They're a lot closer together, right next to Costa Farm here. You can go elsewhere, but this you can't really beat the density of this area, I think, on the moorlands for these herbs. So once you get yourself some of these cherry seeds, you need to plant them on your farm. They have a 6-hour minimum time to grow, depending of course on the climate and the location you've planted them on. Where we planted them there in Hydale, it's actually over 8 hours. So this isn't going to be sort of done overnight, or rather it will be done overnight, but it's not going to be done in a short duration at any rate. You will actually need 40 of these sapling petals that you harvest from the blossom seed saplings once they're fully grown, to actually get all of the items from this event. Now the items from the event are as follows. The first thing that we'll look at here is for 10 of the petals that you harvest. Once you get 10, which should be off of your first sort of harvest, you get 6 to 13 petals off a single harvest, depending on your luck again. But what you want to do once you've got some petals and about 10, or maybe you've got the full 30 for the earring as well, or all 40 for both of the items, you come over to the seed vendor in Hydale, and he'll have 2 options at the bottom if you have enough petals to actually turn in for both of those items. Now, first of all, let's have a look at the cherry blossom pot. This is an interior housing item, a decor piece that you can place in your house. It looks pretty cool. You can't place this in certain corners of your house because the flowers will not allow it to be placed there. The game's funny about items clipping through walls, so you'll have some problems actually placing this where you want, but it has to be slightly away from the walls as well. It looks pretty cool. Add this with the Easter items, and I'm looking forward to seeing what the other seasonal events bring in terms of decor. But if you're like me and like Rose, you're a bit of a completionist, then you're going to be wanting to get your hands on this, and this time 10 petals is fairly easy to obtain. The 30 petal reward, which is the earrings, are a little harder to obtain. You know, it's at least 3 trees if you're lucky. You know, it's a lot of sapling work, and you know, obviously the 8 hours plus, depending on where you planted it to get this. But it looks pretty cool. It's a little cherry blossom earring. It goes very well with the new yukata outfit, the kimono, if you will, off of the cash shop that you can purchase. So yeah, hopefully this video has been of some use to people who perhaps didn't really understand where you got these saplings, or perhaps you haven't looked into this event, but you want to get something from it before it ends. My name has been Meoni. Thank you very much for watching my video. I'll be making more videos daily as soon as I can, on as many topics as possible. If there's something you'd like to see in particular, leave a comment in the comment section below, rather. I'm quite tired. And I will speak to you next time.